Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie and I am a beautiful mess. Here I approach makeup from the viewpoint of the novice, so sit back, relax, and come on a magical makeup journey with me. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. So today I'm really excited because we are going to be playing with some new to me makeup, and some of it may be new to you too. So some of the things that we're going to be playing with today, I picked up the NYX Bear With Me Blurring Tinting Foundation. So I'm really interested to try that. I also picked up the Rare Beauty Positive Light Under Eye Brightener. We'll see if this not concealer works better than concealer on me on my concealer journey. I was also able to find the Tower 28 Make Waves Mascara. I am so excited for this. I've heard so many things about this, so really super excited to try that. And then while I was at Ulta picking up the NYX foundation, I found this, which I have been looking for. We're gonna test this against my holy grail, the NYX Epic Ink waterproof liner. So we're gonna see what the differences are. We're gonna be playing with the Tarte Holiday Blush palette, so I'm really excited for that. We're gonna be using the Rare Beauty highlighter. I have been using this. I did a quick shorts video on this, and I gotta say, guys, I really stinking love this for sure. And then for eyeshadow today, we're gonna go in with this teeny tiny Natasha Denona palette that I got from the Sephora favorites because I've been dying to try this and I'm gonna put it on my eyes. First though, we're gonna put something on lips to hydrate them, condition them. I'm gonna try this and we'll see how it goes. So I got this from the Sephora sale as well. This is their Lip Stories Balm in the shade Treasure Hunt. Now the reason why I do not have high hopes for this is because I had purchased this one earlier in the year. This is the Sephora brand Cherry Lip Balm, and it was on sale. I have been using it. I'm almost done with it, but I hate this. I hate this one with fiery passion. And the reason why is because it's hard. Like before I use it, I have to hold it in my hand like this in order for it to warm up because the packaging is cardboard, which I do love that. But it's just too hard for a lip balm. It's too hard. And especially in winter time when my lips need conditioning, it's not it. It's just not it. This was a different type of lip balm from Sephora. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see. So let's pop that on the lips now. It does look like that. So it is a little bit different than the cherry one. I think it's probably gonna have some color to it since there is a color on it. And it's not as hard as the other one is. Okay, this one I could get behind. It actually feels hydrating on my lips. It's very much creamier. Look at that. I actually messed it up just a little. It has sparkle, you guys. All right, this is not your average lip balm. This could be a lip color. We're gonna leave this on. I think this is actually gonna go good with our eyeshadow look today. So usually I do my eyes first. So we're gonna go in and do that. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the anti-aging one, cause I'm old. All right, I'm just placing that all over my lids and I'm gonna blend that out. I may have some glitter bukkake all over my face. You may see stray particles of purple chunky glitter. It's because I was trying something new last night. Not a fan. Not even gonna bring it to you guys because it's not worth it. While we let that dry down, I'm going to go in with a tried and true primer. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer just to get it on my face and let it to sit down. When trying new foundations, I always like to try a tried and true primer, and this one I absolutely love. I haven't been using it a lot this winter though. I will have to say that I feel like it works better in the summertime to hold my makeup in, but I haven't found a blurring creamy primer that I'm in love with yet. And I've been trying a couple of them out. I'm just gonna make that tacky. So I wanted to go in with something that I knew like the back of my hands when trying a new foundation. So we're gonna let that sit down. Now I know I normally go in with my eye look first, but we're gonna go in with the foundation first just because I know I'm not gonna do anything on my lower lash line with this. I can't not play with it. So again, this is the NYX Bear With Me Blurring Tint Foundation, and I got it in the shade Soft Beige. So we're gonna see what that looks like. I'm gonna place some on the back of my hand, just a little bit. I don't wanna go in with too much. I feel like one of the things I do is go in too hard with products. I mean, who do I think I am? Meredith Duxbury. I've been watching her on TikTok. We're gonna apply it to one side of my face to see if it actually blurs like it's supposed to. I don't understand how she applies so much products to her face and it looks so good. I don't get it. It's interesting to me. All right, I'm just gonna go in with a beauty sponge and we're gonna blend that out. See if it blurs me. Yeah, I can see rogue pieces of purple glitter all over my face. Little goes a long way with this, for sure. I did do my skincare routine beforehand. So I hydrated with cream, I put on a hyaluronic acid serum, and a vitamin C serum. I feel like one of my cardinal sins is I don't blend enough, and I wanted to give this a chance. All right, now that I have it all over one side of my face, I do see a difference. I don't know that I would call it blurring. I do see it kind of patchy down here. I don't know if that's user error. Boy, that lip gloss is definitely sparkly. I do see it like not blurring the pores on my nose. I do see it just sitting on top. And also up in my forehead area, this is also a place where I have a trouble spot. I don't see it blurring the pores. I see it just sitting right there, right on top. But first impressions of this, I don't think I'm a fan. Now I do have oily skin. I am old. I am 44. I have mature skin. I just don't know, you guys. I don't know if I love this or not. I like foundations that kind of work seamlessly with the skin, like my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, or my CC cream. This I just feel like is sitting all over my face, not blending in, but we're gonna give it a shot. Did it cover? Yes, it's a foundation. Did it blur? I don't think so. I don't think so. You guys be the judge. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. We're gonna do the other side of the face and come back. On this side, I am gonna try to rub it in a little bit more with my fingers, see if that doesn't make a difference. Maybe it's user error. And then and just go in with the sponge and pounce it. I do have a dry spot by my nose piercing, and it is just making it more pronounced. And another trouble spot I have is the tip of my nose, and it's not sitting great there either. I don't know, you guys. I don't think you have to run out and get this. I don't think it's all it's cracked up to be, but we'll give it its fair shot. And this lip balm, I don't think I like it for a lip balm. I think I'd like it for a lip color throughout the day. So that's exciting. All right, this is the foundation all over my face now. I don't know that I'm a fan. I don't think it blurred. I see it just sitting on top of the skin. I don't see it melding in with my skin. We'll give it its due diligence though. Now we're gonna go in for something I'm super excited for, the Positive Lights Under Eye Brightener. For those of you that have been watching, you guys know I am on a concealer journey, trying to find a concealer that does not make me look like the Crypt Keeper. So, and I know that this is not a concealer. By the way, I have this in the shade Light Medium. I'm hoping that maybe a little bit less coverage, a little bit more hydration, a little bit more brightening is gonna help these under eyes. Because as you can see, like I have lines, I have dark circles, and anything that can make that under eye area look better, I'm a fan of, which the Becca and Smashbox color corrector that I have is my go-to right now. But I hate the pots. I want to find something that is a doe foot, which this is not a doe foot. This is a metal ball at the end of it, and it's supposed to help with deep puffing. So we're going to do it to one eye first and see. And it's, you don't get a lot of product on it, but this metal ball is supposed to be cooling. And I feel like it's not rubbing underneath my eyes like I want it to, because there's not a lot of product. Putting this under the eye, letting the cool metal ball do its work with some depuffing. Once upon a time, Sephora made a depuffing serum that I absolutely really loved, and it worked. They discontinued it, and I don't know where it went. And I haven't been able to find anything since that does the job better. Okay, I'm just gonna take a teeny tiny beauty blender. I got these from Shop Missy. This is my first beauty sponge from Shop Missy. And I do have to say, I'm a fan of the price point and how soft they are, and the fact that it's teeny tiny and perfect for my under eyes. So we're gonna blend that out. And I don't know that I see a huge difference. I just don't. That was one go in with the products. I just wanna put a little bit more on. And we're gonna go in with my finger now, because maybe the sponge soaked up some of the product. And definitely applies better with a finger. Yeah, I think that's definitely better than applying it with the sponge. And I know it's not a concealer, but okay, that I think made a difference. Looking at the difference between the two eyes, going with a finger I think is the trick. I think the sponge just soaks up too much of the product. And I don't see it creasing. Usually I have to pull my eyes down to get it out of the lines. I don't see that happening here because it's such a lightweight product. Now, you're not supposed to have to set this with powder, which I think is one of the reasons why my under eyes look all dry and cakey a lot. So we're not gonna set it. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And this middle ball definitely is cooling. That's one of the things I was looking for. Can you depuff my eyes, please? And I do use an eye cream in the morning and put my hyaluronic serum on my under eyes to try to get that to plump up but not look puffy. We're gonna go in and blend that out with a finger this first go around. The faces we make when we put makeup on. I feel like this side's not blending as well. Look at that. I don't know what that's to, if that's a reaction to the cream I used underneath, or maybe there's just too much product. I'm gonna go in with the sponge now just to get up the excess and to try to wipe away those crusts. All right, I'm gonna go in just with a little bit more. My next test is to use this under concealer. So if this doesn't work well, maybe using this and then using concealer on top won't make me look like the Crypt Keeper. I definitely see the brightening properties though. See, I'm using the Star Wars mirror, you guys. I was so excited for this from the ColourPop box. You haven't checked that video out, I unboxed a ColourPop mystery box from Black Friday. I know, I'm really super late with a lot of my videos. Holiday has been a crazy time for me. I still have an Ulta haul from Black Friday I haven't shot yet. Products just sitting, waiting to be used. I like how that's looking. I don't look like the Crypt Keeper. Then again, I did not set it with powder. And I do feel like it is illuminating. I do feel like my under eyes are brightened. And I do feel like it helped the dark circles, although I don't feel like all the dark circles are gone. We're gonna go in with the eyeshadow palette because that's what I feel like doing right now. So this is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. This is the teeny tiny baby palette that came in the Sephora favorite set. And this is what it looks like. The shade names are gonna be Amara, Jude, and Nude Mauve. And I know, like, this is not groundbreaking. This is not anything spectacular, but I have one Natasha Denona mini palette, and it's like goldy, greeny. So I'm really excited to have some pinks from Natasha Denona. And the fact that there's only 3 shades in this, I know what to do and I know where to go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and swatch these out. I'm gonna start from this side, go across. Ooh, these are creamy and buttery and smooth. That's the way eyeshadow should be. So, these are the swatches. Oh, I'm really excited for that. Oh, you guys, that's perfect for Valentine's Day. You guys see that? I think I'm in love with Natasha Denona. I don't have a lot of her stuff, but it makes me want to try a midi-size palette. All right, so we're gonna go into the crease with this shade right here called Amara, and take my Refer 15 brush. There's definitely pickup, and yes, I'm aware this is a basic bitch palette, but it's a pinky basic bitch palette. Seem to be blending well. They are creamy, they are buttery. Like I said, this story is not gonna be revolutionary, I get that, but I wanted to try it. I mean, I wanted the Sephora set anyways, and this coming in it was just a bonus. I feel feel like I could wear this at work. I feel like you could glam this out a little bit. You could mix and match it with some other palettes that you may have. That purple glitter bukkake is all over. Okay, so let me tell you the story. So I have an Instagram, which by the way, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, it's a beautiful mess official. And my first cosmetics company followed me on Instagram. So what do I do when a cosmetics company decides to follow me, especially my first one? I bought some product from them. It was a company I had never heard of, so I was a little bit leery. I did some research on it. They are a real company out of California, but I ordered some things from it. I ordered an eyeshadow palette. I ordered a matte lipstick. I ordered 2 glosses, one clear and one not. And was really excited to try them. Was really inexpensive. I spent like $40 on a quad, a liquid lipstick, and 2 lip glosses. And I bought that right before Black Friday. And of course, package gets lost in the mail. Really liking how this is looking. So the package gets lost in the mail. And I contact them and I'm like, hey, I never received my package. I've tracked it. It looks like it's stuck someplace. What's going on? And they were like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. We thought you got it already. I'm like, okay. So they sent me out a new one. Customer service was really great. They sent me out a new one. They included a free face powder and sent it on its merry way. All right, I'm really liking how that's looking. We are gonna go into this shade right now. I'm just gonna use the same brush. This is Nude Mauve, and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. So I was like, okay. And they also sent me a $5 coupon in my email. So I was like, okay, customer service is good. Ooh, I like this. I think we're gonna do just maybe half. Yeah, I think we're gonna just do half. Seeing as I am going to work today. Wow, that's pigmented. I like it though. So they sent me the new one. Everything came. Really super excited. Got super busy. That was like a couple weeks ago. I got super excited for it, but then I got super busy at work. And I have a pile of stuff that I want to film that I haven't had a chance to. I'm gonna go in with a clean fluffy brush and kind of blend that out. Just because this is the busiest time of the year for my job, so it's been really difficult. Hopefully after the first of the year, I'll be able to get some more videos up of that product, so better late than never, right? So finally last night I sat down, I was like, I got the Rare Beauty under eye brightener, I got the Tower 28 Make Waves finally, trying new makeup, let me try these products. Went into the eyeshadow palette. It was a pinky color story like this. 4 eyeshadows, 3 of them matte, 1 of them a pressed glitter. Now I understand why pressed glitters are the devil, and I will never be buying them. I really love how this is looking. And the pressed glitter was purple, so if you see like spare pieces of purple glitter all over my face, this is why. But I went in to the eyeshadow palette to swatch it, and no pigment came up. They were not buttery, they were not creamy, they were hard as a fucking rock. And I tried to make those bitches work. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I tried to make those bitches work. Like, there was no swatching like this. The only thing that swatched was the pressed glitter. I tried to wet them, thinking maybe they were water activated. Nothing. Nothing. And that pressed glitter was just sitting on my eye. They're free floating. I was afraid pieces of glitter were going to get into my eye. So I was so upset by it that I just took all of the makeup off and decided I wasn't going to make a video with their products. And I did. I opened up the powder because I was going to use the face powder too, and threw it all away because I was like, nope. I had been using the gloss, but the company's logo was starting to come up off of the tube. I was like, I don't trust this. I just don't trust this. I don't trust it at all. I do not want to play games around my eye area. Makeup is supposed to be fun, and if I'm concerned about the product itself, look at that. And see, I think I went in, I was telling my story, I think I went in with my brush onto here. But if that's what I did, I like how that worked better with this shade. So just blending that out. That was my first foray into my first company that actually followed me on Instagram. I do also have a TikTok as well, so check those out. And put in the comments down below, what are some companies that you've tried and you're just like, nope, not for me. Nope, not happening. Nope, this is a no for me. Like whole companies. Because like I said, this was a company I'd never heard of before. And I was like, I've been watching beauty YouTube since May. And to never hear anybody speak about this company, I was a little bit leery, I have to say. All right, I'm really liking how that's looking. I'm gonna go in with my finger into this middle shade, which is Jude, and we're gonna put it all over my lid. Just because I have been liking that. And yes, I have been wearing that look to work. And I've been feeling confident in it. Ooh, okay. So this is definitely a basic bitch palette, but I like it. Look at that, guys. Very nice. It's a very pretty look. Like, this is the look that you would get out of the palette. You could do a couple other things with it, with placement and whatnot, but this is the look. And you could go heavier on the sparkle, lighter on the sparkle. I'm not mad at it though. Like that, I like that. I really, really like that. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. But yeah, if there's a company that you tried and then you were just like, nope, not about it, put it in the comments down below. Let's help each other not to buy junk. See, this is how eyeshadows are supposed to go on. Wow, I really love that. And of course, this is why I do my eye look first usually, you guys. Because I'm a bull in a china shop with my eyeshadows. But I definitely love this. This is something I'm going to be reaching for, I think, on a daily basis. Next, we're going to go in with eyeliner. And I'm really super excited to try this. This is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And my holy grail is their Epic Wear Waterproof Liquid Liner. So let me just show you what this one looks like. I'm be interested to see how they compare to one another. So I have this in VMLL01 Black. They had a white one there as well. And this is what she looks like. So very similar, a little bit less. This is a 6-month shelf life on it. This is 0.06 fluid ounces, whereas the Holy Grail is an 18-month shelf life. And this has 0.12 fluid ounces. So you get twice as much in here. This does not say waterproof, which concerns me. It is a brush applicator. I'm gonna put this here. The line is good. Let's see if that dries down to a matte. I'm gonna put the Vivid Matte on this side. I'm gonna put my Holy Grail one on this side, and we're gonna see what works. One of the reasons why I wanna do that is because I wanna see if the Tower 28 transfers, smudges, anything like that. And this is my no budge liner. So this is the Holy Grail one. This is the Epic Wear, waterproof, and that is what that looks like. It is shiny. But I always felt like it dried down to a matte too, but we're gonna see. The proof is in the test swatches. All right, so I'm gonna put the Vivid Matte on the right eye. Application is good, I gotta say that. I like the brush on it. I think it's better than my Epic one for the brush. Wow, for someone who hasn't put a liquid liner on in a while, that went pretty good. I do say, I do like this formula. But as I'm looking at my hands here, the Epic Wear did dry matte too. Better not be getting rid of my Epic Wear. I'm gonna put the Epic Wear on the left eye. I mean, seriously, if this is the same thing, why, NYX, why? I know I saw Michaela on TikTok rip into NYX for getting rid of the matte eyeliner when they did, and then they messaged her when they came out with this one again, but I don't really see that much of a difference. Maybe that's just my noviceness. All right, we gotta get that off of the lower lash line before it sets. Once my Epic Wear sets down, like that's it. It's not going anywhere, except on the waterline. One of the problems I have with the Epic Wear on my waterline is like the formula is so wet. If it's not dry yet and I put it back up, like it will stain my contacts. I've ruined a lot of pairs of contacts doing that. So I think the brush is just a little bit different on the matte one because I did not have any problems getting it other places other than my eye line. And I've heard like you're supposed to let eyeliners dry down and then flake them off. This stuff doesn't do that. You have to get it off while it's wet. So there's the two of them. Let me take a look up close. And I do have to say, this is dried down completely matte. I don't know if this one is dried down yet, but I kind of see that there is a little bit of luminosity. Look at that glitter. Some luminosity to it. We're gonna see how it goes. I don't know that the color difference is worth getting half the amount of product in this one than there is in this one for half the shelf life. Like, this is an 18-month shelf life. This is a 6-month shelf life. Why? And this never takes me 18 months to go through. I'm liking how that's looking. I want to wait for that to dry down, so let's go in with blushes. So this is the Tarte Precious Gems Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette. This is their holiday collection, and I couldn't not get this. This was just calling my name. So in here you get 5 blushes, 1 bronzer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blushes and 1 bronzer, which is Park Avenue Princess. I have this already, but I think there's some sparkle in this one. I don't know, maybe coming from the blush. But we're just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Sculpting Face Brush, which is what I use for bronzer, and we're gonna go into the Park Avenue Princess, and we're gonna put that on for bronzer. I've used Park Avenue Princess for bronzer, and I love it. It is a shade that I feel like works well for me. So I like to put it on with the sculpting brush, and then I like to take a fluffy to blend it out, because I feel like this is too dense to blend with. It does have a mirror, as you guys can see. And I like the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, so that was one of the reasons why I had to have this. That is all over the face. I put some on my nose for contour there. Underneath the mouth, and then to get rid of the double chin. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. This is also from e.l.f. This is the Flawless Face Brush, and I just blend out the bronzer. So I use the sculpting one to apply, this one for blending, and I like how that looks. I did get some other brushes from Ulta. I have to film that and put that up for you guys. That was my Black Friday haul from them, and I still haven't filmed it yet. I'm not kidding you guys when I'm saying that it's been crazy. Hopefully it slows down now. All right, I'm liking how that's looking. So I'm gonna go in with a blush brush. This is also by e.l.f. And I'm feeling very pinky today. So we're gonna go in with this shade right here, and we're gonna see if that's a cold girl shade right there. There's no shade names on the back. Oh, there's shade names right here. So Polished, Refined, Facets. This is Gemstone, Luxe, and Park Avenue Princess. So there are names on there. We're gonna go into Refined. Pop that on. And that is definitely possibly cold girl blush right there. I'm liking that. I have been waiting to play with this palette, and I wanted to do that. I also got the Tarte eyeshadow wardrobe, and I was gonna do them in a video together, and I was like, I don't have a blush for this video. Let me do this. And that's what I'm feeling. That's looking good. I'm a blush whore for certain. Next, for the highlight, we're gonna go into the Rare Beauty highlight. I love this stuff. And I know it's just a highlighter, but it's gorgeous. It's pink, it's sparkly. I got this in the shade Mesmerize, and I haven't been able to put this down. So I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora Pro Highlight 98 brush. And as you can see, I have been using this and just a little bit on the high points, and I love it. I put it on with the brush, and then I take my finger to smooth it out, and I do not notice that it amplifies my texture, which I've found a lot of highlights do. They amplify my texture, which I am old, I do have texture. We are all pink today, and I like how that's looking. And then I'm also gonna take a little down here because that foundation is matte. Little here, little here. I'm also gonna take a little of this and do it on the brow bone as well. Sparkly like a Twilight vampire. Love, love, love this stuff. This is my new favorite highlighter. Let's take a look at these eyeliners. And there is a difference. I do see a difference in the coloring. This one is definitely very flat. This one definitely, I wouldn't say it's sparkly or shiny, but it's blacker. There's definitely a difference to it. This one is just very flat, which is what matte is. And I wouldn't say this one is sparkly, but there's definitely a difference there. Personally, I think I like the Epic line better. Now we're gonna go in with the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. So this is what it looks like. That is what the brush looks like. And again, mascara usually needs some time to breathe, but we're gonna see what my first impressions of this are. I'm gonna use the curly side. Okay. I'm feeling Man-Eater vibes. If you guys don't know, my favorite holy grail mascara is the Man-Eater mascara by Tarte. But so many people were making such noise about this mascara. Okay, we're gonna try it the other way now, see if that does anything else. Oh, and I can see what they're talking about. This is giving me Man-Eater vibes. The thing I do like about this is it looks like it's little enough to get my under eyes, which we're gonna actually do today. I don't usually do my lower lash line, but this brush looks little enough to be able to do that with ease. Okay, it's a little bit clumpy, a little bit feathery, giving me Man-Eater vibes for sure. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I have found a drugstore one though that gives me Man-Eater vibes as well, and that's Maybelline the Falsies mascara, which I don't hear anybody talk about. If you're looking for a drugstore option, so definitely two sides of the brush. You definitely should use both, because I feel like one does one thing and one does the other. One lengthens, the other one volumizes. I do like the littleness of the brush we're getting on the lower lashes. And if this one stays put, this may be my new lower lash mascara all the time. Look at that. I've had no problems with my lower lash line. I usually always do, which is why I usually don't wear mascara there. I definitely do like the look. I am blessed with the fact that I have long lashes, so when I wear the right mascara, I feel like they look incredible. And let's see what the claims on this are. Make waves for sensitive eyes, a smooth sailing formula designed to keep cool while you rock the boat. Lightweight conditioning formula with easy wash off technology keeps irritation and breakage at bay. Curved dual-sided brush grabs onto every single lash to build boldness and lift for your fluffy lash meet cute. I do like it. I'm in love. All right, to round off the look, we're gonna try this. This is something that I picked up also from the Sephora sale. This is their Outrageous Effect Volume Plump Effect Lip Gloss. It's baby pink. That's the doe foot, that's different. I wanna see if it stings like the Too Faced one, which I don't mind that. Two sides of the doe foot. Oh, I like that. I don't see color on it. Of course, we did have that lip gloss down. Stinging a little bit. I don't mind the sting. Yep, it's as intense as the Too Faced is. If you don't like the intensity of the Too Faced, don't get this. But if you're looking for a different option to try, and Sephora is having their 30% off sale, I like it. I don't know if it's gonna plump, but we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go ahead and use some setting spray. This is my Milani Make It Last. I'm trying to use this stuff up. I like the setting spray. My mister is messed up, so I am really trying to use this up. And I want to get another one and see if it's because I laid it down, if that's why I did that, but we're gonna shake. And since I've been keeping it upright, it's been okay. Once that's almost dry, I'm just gonna go in with a beauty sponge and press that in. And I'll give you guys my final thoughts. All right, guys, this is the completed look. The foundation, I can already tell I'm not a fan. Foundations that sit like this on my face, I'm usually not a fan of, and now I have 3 of them. But I will continue to use it. I will give you my thoughts on it. But first impression is I don't love it. I don't think it's blurring. I can see my pores. I can see my texture. The Rare Beauty, I do think it lightened my under eyes. I don't see my dark circles, and I don't see me looking like the Crypt Keeper. Granted, I did not use any powder today, but we're gonna see how that goes. I'm gonna continue to play with this. One of my resolutions for the new year is that when I actually bring new products to the channel in this kind of style, is I'm gonna actually do favorites videos at the end of the month. So I refrained from doing like end of year videos because I felt like I did not have the wherewithal to be able to judge everything. So one of my resolutions for the new year is that products that I have brought to you guys, which we're going to include this in the January stuff, at the end of January, beginning of February, I will update you guys on how I like these products, and we'll do a full face of my favorites. That is something that is going to be coming to the channel in the new year. The eyeliner, I don't really see that huge of a difference between the Epic Wear, which is my holy grail, the Tower 28 mascara. I can see the hype. I see the hype. It is maybe gonna rival Man Eater, and we're gonna probably do a battle of the mascaras at one point in January. The Natasha Denona mini palette, I knew I would love it. I love the colors in it. It's gonna be an everyday eyeshadow for me. Nothing special to write home about, but I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nothing to write home about the lip balm. It does have some color to it, has some sparkle to it. This though, I think I love. I have loved the Too Faced lip injections, and I feel like the tubes are just so big to take with me during the day, but this is small and compact, and I like it. I like how it looks on the lips. It is sticky. I'm a sticky lip gloss girl. No two ways about that. But yeah, that's all the products for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Again, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It really helps me out, you guys. I'm really loving this look. I will have everything linked in the description box down below. I am playing with how to link stuff, so that might be something new. All right, guys, thanks so much for spending time with me today, and we'll catch you in the next video. And I am filming this on New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year, everybody, and let's have an amazing 2023. Bye, everybody.